The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion. champion, CM Punk!
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
Right to the back of the neck. Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. You don't achieve that by accident. JBL has a wealth of...
Quick pin, championship on the line. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Early enough in this match that there's no need to rush into kicking out. And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a from the heavens.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this. Down on the windpipe. Oh, kick right to the back.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music. Cobra clutch cinched in. The Cobra clutch is in.
Submission.
Calculating how to escape here. And Punk able to break the hold. With that action, the champ said, there's room for one person on this mountain, and it's me. Look at the power of the wrestling god, JBL.
For the title, new champ. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Clearly, still very much in this fight.
Bradshaw with the clothesline from hell.
This may be the challenger's moment.
Kicks out, just kicked out.
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any other mere mortal, that would have been the end of the line.
Listen, that should have ended things. And look at his face. At this point, you have to believe he's losing some faith in himself. CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JB.
Taking flight.
Wow! Cross body!
Oh!
Bang! Just like that, Bradshaw finds a counter.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Oh, wow!
Lights out.
And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there. Precision strikes. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion, a fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi
Able to reach the ropes and break the hold. Russian leg sweep. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. And right into the cover.
2 count.
What? JBL is our new champion.
The winner of this match and the
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
JBL really wants to put Punk in his place tonight. Wants to snap Punk out of this Cinderella fairy tale he's living.
Flying.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger. And Punk there utilizing his quickness.
Into a lariat. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Stalking from above. Incoming.
Crossbody from the top.
The champion clearly doing whatever it takes to retain their title here.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in SmackDown history. He achieved that by accident. JBL has a wealth of championship experience that Punk just doesn't have yet.
Good point. Punk has his work cut out for him, taking on someone as battle-tested as JBL. Heck, JBL has even won here at SummerSlam before. Punk hasn't. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best, manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Haymaker after haymaker.
This is more like a ballroom brawl between these two.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Bang on the money.
Taken down with a body slam.
Wants to finish this.
Axe handle from the middle rope. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Dropped it with a big shoulder tackle.
Strong counter from Punk.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet me. Nails the GTS. This could be it. The champ can retain.
He uses that leg power.
Strong tackle.
And that's the kind of bullying offense JBL is known for. Oh, look at this. Boot right to the throat.
And he is directed into the corner.
He catches JBL with a counter.
Punk now with a quick dive under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
And you can see him struggling to break this hold. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain.
Signature CM Punk. Go to sleep. The champ. With a stunning display of dominance.
Shoulders are down.
He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Mysterio sent crumpling to the ground.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your... About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And close enough to be under the rope. Submission hold broken. We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speedway.
This followed up with the pin attempt. This one is still anyone's game at this point.
And a drop kick.
Picture perfect.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude. Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Boom.
Bang. And an elbow.
Escape just in time.
Looked it up. What's next?
he has his hand on the trigger now.
What awareness seeing Ray coming. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it. Oh, stinging kick!
Mysterio showing the wear and tear this match has taken on him.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position.
Stuck in the Tree of Woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was, but the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
Ray has that well scouted. Ooh, he fends that off. Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
And a jab to the... Attempted a power bomb here, but no, reverse. Hurricanrana pin. Legs are hooked.
Oh, it turns it around and has the pin.
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Punk connects with a knee to the jaw.
Makes some space and gets out of dodge.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
And he is busted open now. He may need medical attention, and soon.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw.
Follows it up with that running bulldog.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
Double stomp.
And he had Ray's number there. That hurt. Sheesh, a painful-looking shot.
Focusing their attack on the arm and
Punch to the face.
Devastating elbow strike.
each shot landing with a little bit
Going blow for blow. Each one get cracked. Your knuckles. We've got a dummy block here.
ooh, wicked forearms.
Ray's veteran instincts on display.
But caught! Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Oh! And now some effortless power with the power, but no, reversed into a Hurricane Rana. Legs.
A great counter to cover. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury.
We're seeing more offense directed toward the head.
A smart strategy in any situation.
Mysterio now. Opponent set up. We know what's coming. 619. Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 from the top. That splash connects.
Mysterio can seal it here.
Whoa! How do you even do that? Kicking out at 1. Springboarding in.
The springboard. Frog splash.
Punk's got a problem here.
2.
Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
He counters with a great reversal. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal puts. Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
No end in sight to this exchange. Punk sidesteps out of that.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there... Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions... He goes for the quick pin.
was way too early, but he didn't get out that easily.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Punk, Mysterio, facing off against each other for the first time ever here at Armageddon, battling it out for a chance to compete for the Intercontinental Championship.
He's looking hell-bent on finishing things right now. 2,
4. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Trying armbar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oh, man.
Mysterio with a DDT.
Landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
Placing him in the corner. Step ahead there. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there. Stiff kick.
Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Here comes a big-time power bomb. No, great reversal. Shoulders down.
Hold it, reverses it. Shoulders.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Getting put against the turnbuckles. Drills his opponent with the bulldog.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their...
Now down, into the cover. Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
It's not over yet, gentlemen. Still plenty to go here.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
And what a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
CM Punk. Uh-oh.
Well-placed elbow fights that off. Can
shoulders down. And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power. Wait!
He's changing his mind. Going for something different now.
The ref didn't expect that type of contact. Oh, what an axe handle.
Oh, what impact! Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Running Hurricane Rana. Here we go. Rey Mysterio. 619 countered. What an interception.
Whipped back down to the mat.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Shoving him into the corner now. Boom!
Oh, what an axe handle.
Hammerlock now.
Followed up with a lariat.
Oh, God.
On the top rope now.
Oh, man. A flurry of ferocious attacks here, and there is no respite whatsoever because incoming, massive superplex from the top.
And the core taking on some damage.
And he's able to avoid that offense. And it looks like, oh yeah, he is it. CM Punk hoists his opponent.
Sweet GTS for Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
There's 2. Somehow he kicked out.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Springboard, head scissor, incredible. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks, and now he's back into the ring.
Look at the amazing agility of Rey Mysterio. Great counter into the ropes. Here it comes.
Blocks the 619, catches the boot, and then
whipping them to the mat.
quick thinking right there.
Oh, what an axe handle. I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit. Strong kick.
Piercing chop.
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that Anaconda vibe.
He gives in and taps out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. And he has one thing to get him through time, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious. From the sky! Oh!
Point of the elbow, nailed it. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with two R's.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point.
Suplex.
CM Punk very confident coming into this match. Triangle. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
The legendary.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. And has the momentum against him here.
Yeah, Punk's just totally brand like a cat with a mouse.
And the heavily taped leg will no doubt be a bullseye for Punk tonight. Is there any way for Orton to avoid that onslaught that's sure to come?
Perhaps against a less experienced or sadistic competitor, but absolutely not against CM Punk. Orton and Punk can both come into this match like men possessed.
Finds the roll-up.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down.
Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Punk never saw that coming.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Incoming!
Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
What an axe handle.
Ripped clear out of the ring. Has to be all out of sorts right now.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Oof. Running knee in the corner. Clothesline to the back of the neck. And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment. And CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of the house. Smart if that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Launching himself off the top. KO by Orton! Out of nowhere to Punk! Can he capitalize?
This could be it. It could end right here.
There's a shoulder up almost immediately.
He didn't even let the count hit one.
Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back. Bang! Crucial counter there.
Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground. Boom. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Both absolutely drained, but both things have just gone nuclear. One head's landing on the front lines now.
And that'll end this exchange right there.
CM Punk now looking to finish the job here with a GTS. Randy is on Dream Street. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice
the winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him a loser.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk!
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Punk wanted this fight. He believes he's ready for it and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over. Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off? And is this a submission coming? Punk has to fight this off.
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe Punk trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history of The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men, and those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The grip,
Shoulders down, cover. He gets an emphatic kick out.
That pin attempt might have been a tad premature.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Russian leg sweep.
What an axe handle.
And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of the match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin The Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Count out, disqualification, any of those will stop it.
And the discretion of the official is something to watch out for. There's a limit to the amount of warnings he can give.
Undertaker is really showing his confidence.
Spinning kick to the gut. The dead man facing some danger.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Ah, that gets reversed on CM Punk. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really believe that this fight is about more than the streak to The Undertaker. He wants to hurt CM Punk.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Boom! Read that one.
Placing him up there on the top. Softened up opponent has no clue where they're at. This might wake you up in a bad way. Superplex off the top rope.
When all else have to go the high risk and hopefully high reward route.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Elbow thrown to break up the
Face first. Setting up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch. Solid grip on.
Undertaker working against the hold and does manage to escape.
The knee taking the brunt of that.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, the Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend of many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family.
As I'm in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Trapped in the corner, and best pure striker in the history of WWE. Boot right to the throat. Counter by CM Punk. Do not forget.
What power! Tombstone piles.
Undertaker now to secure the victory. Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one.
How on earth?
The Undertaker is now realizing that his opponent refused. From the top.
Completely missed the mark there.
Oh, what an uppercut. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Take off.
Sailing down from up high.
Up the rope he goes.
Perched up top.
Knee drop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
What? Airborne!
All the way to the outside.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Oh, the elbow connects. And Punk making his way back to the ring.
Look out!
A slingshot cross body.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Just ejected from the ring. Ascending to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Through the air. And connects.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal.
Undertaker is now under pressure.
Yeah, and Punk continues to wear down Taker with his precision.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
Russian leg sweep. Oh, piercing the sternum.
Caught with the elbow.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage. Being set up in the corner for something.
Clothesline in the corner. This could do it for the win. And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Wow.
Taken now with that vice grip applied.
Choke slam. The Undertaker just dominating CM Punk like only he can.
He's not in a good spot here, guys. And a drop kick.
Picture perfect. And his stamina's going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this. Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse. Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Clothesline.
Mongolian chop.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Guaranteed sleep.
This could put a stop to The Undertaker.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
We may be seeing a dead man walking.
What power!
Lifted him up high! Tombstone pile driver!
Taker just turned. Look, got the arm trapped. Looking for Levi's Star Cradle.
Makes the cover! And a kick out! What on earth?
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at 1. How on earth?
Seeing a little bit of shock on The Undertaker's face. He's ended so many matches this way, but not this one.
Perched up top.
He lands hard.
Big leg drop.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful. Undertaker headed top rope.
Blast off. Picture perfect leg drop from the top.
Gonna be agonizing for the arm.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Ooh.
Brutal club. The dead man has decided this ends now.
Tombstone by The Undertaker.
Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Is it enough? Is this the end?
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.
Year after year, opponent after opponent after opponent, The Undertaker. Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Pouncing with a flash schoolboy here.
And the shoulders up in time.
Still too fresh.
Propping him up in the corner.
Oof, running knee in the corner.
We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker. And there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men. And those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper is out to take CM Punk's soul and sentence it to damnation.
CM Punk, The Undertaker, and the showcase of the Immortals, and this one has become very personal. Will the streak become 21-0 tonight, or will CM Punk have his day at The Undertaker's expense?
trying to find his bearings, but it looks like the end is...
Launch out to the outside.
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air. And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin the Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Count out, disqualification, any of those will stop him.
And the discretion of the official is something to watch out for. There's a limit to the amount of warnings he can give.
I have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan.
Face first. Set up. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
And Punk gets countered there. Just like that, sent out of the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Take off! You gotta be kidding me!
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is history-making. It's more than just a footnote.
Yeah, this is about affirmation. CM Punk believes he's the best in the world. Paul Heyman believes CM Punk's the best in the world. But it infuriates them that there are those out there who don't agree.
Looking to take it to the air now. From the top.
Whoa, look out.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you, it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pin.
Oh, look
What a
out!
crossbody.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big.
Living dangerously to get the upper hand. Tossed back into the ring. What's he open to find down there? Punk searching for something beneath the apron. He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Oh, a neck breaker.
There goes Undertaker.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Launching. Whoa, look out.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what our friend JBL would call the Holy Grail. Becoming the 1 in 20 and 1 will make CM Punk immortal.
Oh, punch directly to the gut.
Got to get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Punk dodges out in time.
Oh, what an axe handle. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
CM Punk headed to the top.
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Punk has played mind games with the master Mr. The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
What the heck is this manager doing looking out of the ring? He can't be acting like this.
CM Punk looking to end things here. GTS connects. Is it enough to overcome Undertaker?
Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handing the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is going to steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow, The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Kick out before the count.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and take...
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen,
to sleep. It's all Punch for the taking.
oh, and shoulders down, got the cover.
Still in it with a quick kick out.
You cannot be serious. How? How on earth was that not even a 1 count at this point?
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Oh, an uppercut. Might have lost a tooth. Undertaker is pinned. This might be over. Kick out.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer.
Shoulders down. This could be it. He got the shoulder up in time.
Incredible to think, after everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stalemate.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back.
Boom! GTS! Busting out the heavy artillery once again.
He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the gift of getting to witness this moment. CM Punk stole the whole damn show by stealing a win off The Undertaker here at WrestleMania. Congratulations, CM Punk. You earned this.
And thank you, Undertaker. What a moment.
Earlier tonight, this man, CM Punk, said tonight is not about the WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE Champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight for Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk... Face first. Setting up on the cook. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Fighting out with elbows to the head here and with a swinging neck breaker. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Still room for Cena to turn things around, but he needs to refocus here. So much on the line for the franchise.
Double underhook lift, simply too heavy.
Countered with a back body drop.
You doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch. CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe Punk may tap out. This is going to be incredible. Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. It failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the biggest losses in his career, and I can guarantee he is laser-focused on proving he's better than CM Punk tonight and The Rock at WrestleMania.
And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Powerbomb!
Constant pressure being put on by Cena.
Cena has the advantage here, and Punk is looking overwhelmed.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
He's going up.
From the top.
Off the mark with that one. John Cena. Altitude adjustment from Cena.
Cena can put it away here.
We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And Cena has to remain undaunted now. He can't let up. Close fist connects. Cena, and they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Russian leg sweep.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and backbreaker.
The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena can't find his footing here, he may lose his shot at WrestleMania.
Wards that off. What a response. Cena up the turnbuckles.
Lift off.
Oh, what a counter knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
Got flipped upside down there. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Face first.
Set up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble.
Perched up top. Boom!
Again? He's making the...
Taking flight. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
And are you kidding me? He's going off again? Spin kick to the midsection. Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
Cena reversing the momentum.
This could be a good chance for Cena.
Hoping that was enough. Was it? Punk powers out. Still going strong.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Hammerlock now.
Drops his opponent with a massive line.
Thinking of going high risk here.
Blast off.
Meteoric impact on that splash.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk's hard-hitting offense has Cena off balance.
Oh, toss to ringside.
Perched up top. All the way to the outside.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Able to steer clear of danger there. Oh, that just busted him wide open. All out of sorts. He won't see this coming at all.
The referee is so close to calling a count out. Cena's getting dominated.
John has to find an opening and respond.
Wait a minute.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
John Cena won't come back from that.
Oh, the knee drop connects.
Ladies and...
High stakes matchup. Punk kick to the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a fire driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk and another kick out by John Cena. And again Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena adjusted. What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania? Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe Punk may tap out. This is going to be incredible. And he very quickly counters. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Smothering offense from Punk here. High angle belly-to-back suplex.
CM Punk hoists his opponent down with a GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
There's two. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Colt. Great run. It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate, the people's champion, the real WWE champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull him in on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The Rock is proud to be the people's champion.
Almost as proud as CM Punk is of being a real champion.
Will you just stop?
And the roar of this crowd is absolutely deafening.
Over 15,000 WWE fans are on their feet for the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
An undeniable aura, despite his very deniable championship status.
The absolute delusion on display here is astounding. Almost as astounding as the reaction The Rock's getting right now to both Punk and Paul Heyman's obvious dismay.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. CM Punk, he's won 3 world championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE champion, 2-time world champion, 5-time tag team champion, and the winner of the 2000 Royal Rumble. Tonight, they collide. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena.
Back and forth we go. Boom.
Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Early cover for the title.
I did not see this coming. He's abandoned that pin attempt completely.
Face first. All set up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come at WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
But Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
Oh, right into a counter. Face first. Set up on the cut. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yeah, it puts The Rock more into a defensive style, and that's not going to win this match.
Belly to belly.
Up fast.
Buster. And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk.
The millions and millions are prepared to experience the People's Elbow. Devastating maneuver by the champion.
No, my, that was close.
Clearly proving they have the heart of a champion, and it's keeping them alive here.
That usually finishes most men. The Rock has to be frustrated. Not. What you doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch. CM Punk on the verge of submitting this.
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the trying on bar, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
The official
On the top, diving double axe handle.
He's heading right back to the top rope.
Headed back into the ring.
From the top.
Wow, cross body. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
The Rock goes flying.
Flying. You gotta be kidding me.
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
For The Rock.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
Well, Sid.
nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And The Rock is being handled here.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock. And it's working.
oh,
Sent into the corner.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes. Superplex.
Lands the elbow. Using the elbow as a weapon. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
and Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or...
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Ooh, great anticipation. Face buster.
Whoa, couldn't protect yourself from the knee there.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down, both men refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable what we're seeing.
Bam!
Hooked him up. And a suplex.
Boot to the leg takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt.
And the champ can't keep the shoulders down.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Well, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Uh-oh.
Absolutely disrespecting the champion with that.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk down with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost got blasted, but the Rock put down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating. And then Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Ouch.
Nice Russian leg sweep. Elbow to the jaw.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Ripped in the hard way.
Avoided any damage there. Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut.
The Rock telling him what he said his whole career. Just bring it.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
And CM Punk perhaps looking to deliver a GTS knee to the face of the...
CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things.
GTS connects.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
2. Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk!
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a 3-time WWE champion, a 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable, the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania. But this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. He put 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, an ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks. It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing, that he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting this CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam. With a series of knee strikes. Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best. The fastest rise in WWE history, the biggest title in all of MMA. CM Punk has to face that down tonight. If the best in the world can take down,
will this be enough? And quick getting the arm up.
Kicking out of that one in a jiff.
Hooked him up. And a suplex.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman as CM Punk recently quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
The paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the beast guessing all match long.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Throwing caution to the wind.
Cross body.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Oh, stomping away. Something in... Tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
And enters back into the ring. Oh, that gets reversed.
Brock's come on, fly.
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe Punk may tap out. This is going to be incredible. He submits. He taps out.
The winner of this match.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on no problem. That he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. He gets into the ring. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Look out. Through the air. It connects.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this, Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the beast guessing all match long.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Turns it around. Spinning kick to the gut.
Mongolian chop. Oh, Lesnar thrown out of the ring. Brock Lesnar turning up the intimidation factor.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. He is looking to do some hit on CM Punk. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Not even a 1 count at this point.
Looking to go up high. Up high. You gotta be kidding me.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive. Running Bulldog.
Now heading outside.
Taking things back into the ring. Strong counter from Punk.
There's blood in the water now. He better be careful.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year, sky high. Oh, coming down from way up top.
And he's looking for it again.
Soaring.
Wow, crossbody.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Stomping down.
Oh, my!
And he retaliates. Lesnar Lesnar showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Yeah, Lesnar getting some newly determined focus.
And this is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar. Punk finds himself taking on early attacks. Ooh. Oh, what an axe handle.
Steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And we just saw some serious offense.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
He's headed to the top now.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. The Beast now is being contained.
Somehow Punk
From the top.
Oh, body on body. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Triangle armbar. Triangle. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
And Punk gets countered there. Lesnar able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
He is absolutely back in this fight.
On out with a kendo stick with a crossface. Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here. Trying to escape, and yes, he's able to get free from that submission hold.
Uh-oh. Shutting that down with the back elbow.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
But just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Brock with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate. Lesnar cinching in the stretch muffler submission. He calls the Brock lock.
The Brock lock is in. So tear your knee in half.
The leg is only getting cinched in. He taps. He taps.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar.
Incredible fight. But in the end, it's Brock Lesnar who came out on top. The Beast has defeated the best.
Without Heyman by his side, tilting the scales, Punk just isn't the same competitor. That's a harsh truth that Brock Lesnar and Heyman just shined a very bright light on.